Hello and welcome, Formula One fans. We have a race finally. Well, not finally. We were gifted a race a couple of weeks ago, but now we have a new race, Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. It's here, so I really wanted to share some thoughts with you guys. So come along with me and let's check some details and some things that I actually learned along the way. Okay, put down in the comments below. Do you think that Alonso is going to continue its run with good results? Do you think Alonso will be able to stick with the top five, top four of this race? I'm going to make a video of my predictions for qualifying, but that's another video for this week. Like and subscribe to get that notification so you can see my opinions about qualifying of the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix 2023, and also to give me your input about those results. Going back to this guy, so do you think that he will just be able to shine again like he shone on last race? I don't know. I don't know. I do know he will. I truly believe that in this race, with so much top speed, he will actually make a good impression. He will have a good result. I'm pretty sure Alonso will just carry on his momentum from last race. And also Stroll, I think Stroll will just come along with also a very good result. Now, I will not discuss Ferrari just yet, just because that's something I will discuss next, because I just got the news from that, so I will discuss that in later on in this video. Let me show you in the previous image when Checo did its run for the pole position. I mentioned that there were many blind corners, and they actually did an effort to get this sorted out. So as you can see here, for example, this is turn 14, and in the left that's previous year, on the right it's this year, and it's obvious, right? First, it's amazing how a new building was created. I digress. But as you can see, the corner now it's wider, which means they can just still cut through the curb, but they can get a very nice glimpse of what's ahead, and that's very important, to know what's coming. You have the flags and the stewards and all of that, but getting a visual hint of what's coming next, it's actually very important for the driver. And this is a good example of a blind corner that is now much wider, and the pilot can actually see what's coming next much clearer. Also, there you go. I mentioned this before, and yet Ferrari just moments ago just confirmed this, that actually this track is the ones with most corners. A total of 27 corners on this track. So even though it looks very flowy, like we saw here, like we saw on a previous image, like we saw here, it has the most corners of them all. So this is very interesting to know. So it's so flowy, so fast. They can go through so quickly throughout the corners, but it's a track with most corners in the championship. And just out of curiosity, Lewis Hamilton has a fastest lap to date, 1:30.734 on 2021. So let's see if this year it's the year they're going to beat that record. Now, just a curiosity, did you know that John Todd, his wife, it's actually Michael, I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher her name, but it's Michelle Yeoh. I'm sorry, Michelle Yeoh. I think I'm telling this correctly. They're husband and wife. I didn't know this. It's quite interesting to know. Congrats to them both. They are successful people on their own merit and on their businesses, and good to know. Next thing I just want to show you is one of the highlights of last year's quali. That was when Verstappen was on his run. Jesus, he still hurts today. Verstappen was on his run for the pole position, and he just ran into the wall on the left hand. He's hurt so much, man. He was going so... I'm not going to show you the whole video. You can go to the F1's website and get it. This is not my video. This is the F1 broadcast. website video. So go there and check it out. He was just flying through the corner. It was impressive until he goes, damn, man, it still hurts today to see that wheel just wobble along, and the run was wasted. Jesus, at the time, if I'm not mistaken, it was at the point of this footage, I think Hamilton was first, and then it was Bottas. But he was on a good run, but he just didn't manage to finish. Oh well, better luck this year, Max. I think you'll do much better, and let's see what the other teams can do. Again, stay tuned for my predictions on the quali. And fresh out of the press, I just found out that Charles Leclerc he's going to have a 10-place penalty for swapping components. It was expected, but it's now confirmed. So Charles Leclerc is going to have a penalty for swapping too much components, and 10-place penalty for swapping components. And Jesus Christ, it's the second race. He's already getting penalties for swapping components. Oh my God. Anyways, that's all I have for now. We saw the lap, we saw the statistics, we saw the redoing of some corners to get better visibility. We saw at least my hunch about Alonso's performance on this weekend. And also we just discussed, we reviewed the crash from Verstappen last year, and we just I passed you that information along about the penalty of Charles Leclerc, and he's going to have a penalty on the grid on this quali on the Saudi Arabia race. Well, let me know in the comments below what you think. Let me know in the comments below what you think about all of this. Like and subscribe. It really helps, as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Most likely, my predictions for the quali for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.